All right, this is assignment number 4 for me. For the fieldwork assignment, I had to do a service project. It so worked out that my small group, we do a quarterly service project, and because of our demographics, we are mostly parents with small kids. Our service is kind of limited to what we could do, and so it ended up being packaging storage or care packages for the military, which I have my own opinions about that, and kind of felt I felt like it wasn't necessary. It's my personal opinion, but that was the what our demographic could do, and that's what we could do on a Wednesday night with a bunch of 2, 3, and 4 year olds running around screaming. Um, and so I saw different things taking place. I think the first thing I saw was Christian formation. Um, for me, yeah, and for our group as well. This is a form of Christian formation that's important because without service, you're not really fully engaging in the role of Christianity. If you're without serving others and doing something for your world and your community, are you really engaging fully in what Christ has called you to do? So Christian formation was definitely taking place as we were serving in some form or fashion. Um, the other thing that took place was gratitude. There's that kind of attitude towards the troops that's like, thank you for your service type deal, and that I see in gratitude there. In doing care packages, and some of us were writing notes and putting them in there saying thank you for your service and going on a little bit further than that. And then the other practice that I saw take place was testimony. We were fortunate enough to have one of our small group families that were there. The husband, he was in the military. We actually live uh, short distance from Fort Hood. And so he was in the military. He went to Iraq, and he was able to give us a testimony of the things he saw and the things that he experienced, and how that helped him grow in his faith in Christ, and how that helped him, how that shaped him. And his wife did the same as well. And that, being at home alone without her husband, she shared her story, and how God carried her through that. So I thought that was a very cool aspect of this. Um, Me personally, I'm not, I have my own opinions about the wars we get into, and so I just, I have a definite cynicism when it comes to military stuff, and I had a hard time participating in this. I did it, but I had a hard time participating in it emotionally, and it wasn't until I heard their testimonies and their stories that I was able to put a face to what we were doing. I knew this guy, and I've known him for a couple weeks now, and so for him to share his story and to share, what he went through, it definitely helped me to get past my cynicism, and participate in this act. And going back, that for me, that was probably another aspect of Christian formation for me, um, was to get past that and participate and serve. Even though I had an attitude going into it that was definitely negative, I definitely left feeling as though something good had been done. The care packages we packed had different various treats, and then that kind of thing, and non-perishables and stuff like that, things that somebody could enjoy, as well as various things that we thought that they would enjoy as well. So it was a very good experience, and very positive. We put, like I said, personalized notes in there, encouraging them. I know the wife of the man who, um, his name is David, who went off to serve. She kind of shared, what it was like being a woman at home, and said, you'll never know what your wife, you'll never know how grateful your wife is for what you're doing, and for what you're doing for your country and for your family. And she put that in some of the notes that she wrote. And so I thought that was very, very touching and moving. So all in all, this experience, while I came into it with a negative feeling, definitely grew me, and I definitely saw a lot of spiritual formation and gratitude, and testimony in this.